Hi guys, haven't done a trucking video for a little while. Been a little bit busy. I just want to show you these trailers that we have. Now this is another company, of course. This is Red Star. They used to be called Bunker Freight Lines, which I worked for them for just on 5 years, and he sold out. He became Red Star. Now these trailers are actually drop deck taut liners or curtain siders. Now these trailers actually open up from the side, so all the side loaded. There is back doors on all of these. They got mezzanine floors on them, so you can actually put, rather than stack pallets on top of each other, they got floors that lift up and down, and you can put lighter freight on top, heavier freight on the bottom, so you're not stacking up pallets. They usually do about 32 on the floor, plus another 32 on the top if you like. They got gates in them, as you can see on, I'll just zoom into that one over there. They got gates on them. You just lift them up a little bit. They're actually hanging from the top of the trailer, so there's not much lifting on the newer modern ones. There's not much lifting to lift those up. You don't have to lift them all the way out. They just hang and they slide, so it makes things a little bit safer and saves your back as well. You put straps over those, and holds the freight in. So I just thought I'd just give you a bit of a look at one of these, because they're impressive. They do have ones that actually drop down again in the middle, so it gives you a little bit more height. And that's probably the preferred trailers, unless you're doing refrigerated. There's not too many flat deck trailers anymore. They usually just specialise in certain things. But that's what I tow most of the time. We do have dry vans as well, but that's usually for parcel freight, and that's what I do. Okay guys, this is one of these drop deck trailers opened up, and as you can see, the mezzanine floors and the hanging gates, and that's what they look like when they're all opened. So here we are again, heading north, and today we're in the little truck. If you've seen previous videos, I call them the Oompa Loompa truck. Must be a shortage of trucks this week, so it's the second day I've been in it. Now what I'm going to do, when I get to a parking bay, I'll just stop and I'll just show you how small compared to the trailers these trucks really are. Just move back over left after overtaking that car carrier, because they are quite small compared to the other big Volvos we drive normally. You can probably notice that. They do go quite well. They do pull these trailers really well good. They might be a little bit slower up hills, because I'm not really sure on the horsepower. They may be 540. Which I assume they possibly would be. Now you'll notice this screen, this one's got a screen up the top. It's actually in sleep mode at the moment, that's why it's got the Z's on it. And therefore, actually a phone in that, make phone calls, you can do maps. with the Google Maps on them. It's quite handy, although we don't get to use it. I know where I'm going, so I probably don't need it. I haven't really been shown how to use it. There's a lot of other different functions on there, and I guess you can receive messages and things like that. And they do actually come out of their holders, so it's like a mini pad, I guess. So you can carry it around with you, take it out. I think they're designed for putting a lot of information in, but I don't know whether they're used for that. If they were utilised to their full capacity, they'd probably be quite good. May save a bit of paperwork. That buzzer is this truck has a runoff. You get a bit too fast off a hill. It does give you a little bit of a warning. You can set the speeds going up hills in these Volvos, so they hold pretty well. These seem to hold better than the other ones. Although they're pretty similar, just smaller truck, smaller cab. But they're very similar to the other ones in the way they drive and the features. You've still got all your safety features, lane guidance and collision warning systems. And so I'll stop at the next parking bay and I'll just give you a look at a side view with. So okay guys, that's the truck against the trailers. You can see how small it is. It's not real big at all. Try and get this before it gets a little bit too dark. And you can see the low profile tyres they put on these. So it looks like a little low rider. Maybe it should be in East LA driving around. Need to get a set of wire wheels for it. If you took the airfoil off the top and possibly put some 8X exhaust, it'd look quite tough, I think. So that's what I got to drive. I've been driving that for the last couple of days. And they're 5.6 trailers. 4.6 high trailers, so they're a little bit higher than normal, but it makes the truck look smaller again. So I just thought I'd show you that, and we'll get back on the road.